Alright, it's the 14th of May at 12:56. I am arrived at my location in Wisconsin. And one truck is being unloaded in front of me, and then it's my turn. And then we should be out of here. I think it'll go pretty quick. But I could be wrong. We will see. It is 7:02 p.m. I think that's Eastern time. I'm still in Indiana. Interstate 69, exit 234. Supposedly this is a large pilot. So you've got parking there and some parking there. I would classify this as a medium. Anyway, this is let's see, I don't know if you can see the angle, but this isn't typical straight up backing. What would this be? Blind side? There's a term for this and it's escaping my mind right now. But you know, backing up, I'm not looking out my driver's side window so much as I'm relying on my mirror and getting out and looking to make sure I'm backing into this spot, which I felt after I actually accomplished it, because this is the first time I've parked in this slot on an offset, on a blind side backing. That's what I'm going to call it. Anyway, so I got a Coil, and I'm in, let's see, I picked it up in Indiana, because I can't remember the town name, but I'm going to Redbud, Illinois. And you know what, now that I look at this, I could see that my tarp job is a little bit off. This is at an angle instead of straight, but it's tight, so I'm not going to mess with it. And again, I had to do, based on the size of the Coil, it's only it's just under 40,000 pounds, and I had to do the flap thing, but there's the front of the truck. This time I did a better job, because I did the flaps in the order that they should, in order to prevent it from billowing and the wind catching one of the flaps like it did the last time, because I did the back over the front instead of this time the front over the back. So and I've got some extra bungees on there to kind of hold it nice and tight, and so it's should be well protected. I was in Wisconsin earlier and dropped off my load of steel bar. That went well. I waited on one truck, and once he was done, I got out and did my business, and they pulled it off in short order. Then I got an assignment. Man, I can't remember the name of it. I have the name on my paperwork, but I'm talking outside and my paperwork's inside my truck. Anyway, I picked this up. I've been to this company before several times, so I was very familiar with the procedure, and I like the way they do it. You check in and they put you in a line and you follow in. They're pretty on the ball about getting you loaded, and I got secured and everything. I did have to wait about, I don't know, 20 minutes or more before while I was in that line, but that's no big deal. Let's see. You know, it's the end of the I was gonna say duty day, because I still think I'm in the military for some reason. But yeah, so nothing's flapping, it's staying nice and tight. But now that I get out and look at this, I can see the you can see the angle on my tarp, and I thought I caught that when I was prepping the tarp, but oh well. Let me see. Did I lock my door? Yeah. Every time I get out, I lock my door, even if I'm just standing next to my truck. That's the kind of habits I have. So, my GPS, that's, let's see if I can do this without, it's, because the cameras on my phone are right here on my side, and the exit, same thing on the other side. So if I try to hold this with my left hand, I'm skipping that stop. Let's see. This should be...
Proceed to the highlighted route.
Yeah, so in 3 hours and 15 minutes tomorrow, I should hit my planned fuel stop. And let's look at the summary view, and you can kind of... So I've got a total of 325 miles. This end right here, I might have to, before I take off tomorrow, I might do some replanning to get a more straight-on shot into that. But this is the fastest route my GPS came up with. So 5 hours and 44 minutes, and it'll be delivered tomorrow. And let's see. And again, my navigation. Turn that down. Yeah, so no co-pilot navigation today, like the same as yesterday. There was some good questions that came up because there's a lot of electronics on my truck, and let's see if I can key this up and kind of show you what I got going on. As you can read, radar alignment. The top electronic device, that's about as much control as I have over it. But there's a sensor on the front of my truck, and this has to do with my cruise control. So when I set my cruise control, it'll show the setting here, and then as I pull up, as traffic is in front of me, it tells me how far away it is up here, and then how fast they're going. So I'm like a undeputized policeman. So it's helpful because, one, I can see my speed as compared to theirs, so I can immediately tell if we're in traffic, if somebody is, if I'm going to have to worry about passing them or not. Because sometimes people get on the highway and they drive slow. This one is a air pressure measurement device. So all the tires on my truck, the truck's not running, so it won't allow me to see it. But it'll show tire pressures. It'll go through the front steer tires, and then the next numbers that'll come up will be the drive, and then the next set of drives. So I push this 3 times, and I can see all 3 tire pressures. And sometimes if it's which is great, I can see it whenever I want to, but it also notifies me if there's a low tire pressure, which happened when my tire blew out that one day. It started spazzing out and told me that, hey, you have no tire pressure in that blown out tire. But I also noticed as my tires warm up, the pressure inside increases. So anyway, that's the extent of my electronics that come with the truck. So for those that asked that question, that was a good question. Wow, I feel like I'm going slow. Well, obviously I am going slow because I'm already at 8 minutes and 53 seconds. This has gone by quick. So what do we got to do? Not much. I'm gonna get in the back, edit a video, and prepare for tomorrow, because tomorrow's Friday, and be delivering at Redbud in approximately 5 hours and 44 minutes, and then we'll cross fingers for a load, because I mean that's like really close to my house. So my thought is that I'll get a new load go pick it up, drive to the Maverick Yard in Madison, and go home for the weekend. So we shall see. Wish me luck.